You're watching the Valley's most watched television station, WKBN 27.
You know, most of our medical records are computerized. Many doctors go straight to their BlackBerries with your symptoms. So what's changing for the patient in these high-tech times? Dr. Michael Sevilla from Salem Community Hospital is here this morning to sort out how high-tech is affecting all of us. Now, we've got our little trusty laptop over here.
Yeah, I see that.
And you know, notice we've started something new here. We're blogging back and forth in the mornings. If people have questions or they're watching something in the morning, they can comment, and we'll try to monitor it during commercial time and comment back.
Cool.
And so you're here this morning. We may put you to work.
There you go.
People out there have questions for you. But really, this is affecting doctors a lot.
Absolutely.
Everything that's available technologically, the BlackBerries and so on. Now, I've gone to my doctor recently, and instead of, he has his BlackBerry instead of his little recorder. He used to say everything, and it would take forever to get through the doctor's visit. What has changed for you?
Well, I mean, we're really seeing a push, especially this year with the push towards more electronic medical records. Doctors are documenting more into a computer, and a big push this year especially has been prescribing electronically. And a lot of doctors are saying, well, where is your pharmacy at? We can just send our prescription straight there. You don't have to carry anything over there now.
Right.
So it's been very more convenient for patients now.
Yeah. Does that cut down on a lot of the errors too? Because a lot of times, no offense, they criticize doctors for their handwriting and they can't see the script. So now everything, I would assume, if it goes directly to the pharmacy and everything's typed in, less problem. Yeah,
I mean, I tell patients that it's the pharmacist like the electronic prescribing because the pharmacist can read it better. Right. But there has been definitely a learning curve for doctors as far as typing it in or clicking this or that. But doctors are getting more used to the electronic records.
Should people be worried about their privacy because of these medical records? A lot of that has come up too, because now everything is, I mean, everything's on computer for whoever can get a hold of it.
Yeah, that's always been a question. It's always will be a question. That's a great question as far as, is my medical information protected? And that's always been set up from the start. Any kind of medical records are protected from the system, from the vendor. So that's always something that's very important, and I think it is. I think they do have a good job right now as far as protecting records.
Okay. What about getting in touch with your doctor? I mean, is it going to that now where you can email the doctor's office, you can, you know, there's an electronic relationship going on there. Are you seeing much of that change? Because our area seems to be a little bit behind the curve on that.
Yeah. Around here, not so much yet, but I do have a lot of colleagues around the different parts of the country that they are emailing their doctors. Now, is that the right thing to do right now? And it's really hard to say, because obviously the best way to diagnose something is to go in for a visit, talk to your doctor, have a physical exam to make sure that they have the right diagnosis so they can do the right treatment.
What do you suggest for people as far as keeping track? Is it easier now for them to keep track of their own medical records too because of all this? I mean, they tell you now to be prepared when you walk into the doctor's office, know everything that you're taking, have a list. I mean, how can patients use it to their own advantage? Yeah,
there's been a lot of pushes, especially this year, and I see that coming too in 2010. There's a couple of big companies like Google, like Microsoft, that are able to have patients enter their own medical record into the computer. So, for example, if you're vacationing in like Hawaii or something like that, you happen to go to the emergency room, and the doctor said, well, it would be helpful if I had a blood test from 2 weeks ago, and the patient can say, oh, I can just log in and get that. And that's something
it's really not that far away.
No, and I really see that coming next year as far as patients knowing more about it and putting more of their information and being comfortable in putting it online.
All right, sounds good. We're going to be talking more, and don't forget, you can blog if you want. If you have any questions for Dr. Sevilla, he'll be here.